really inspired me and helped me to accept who I was, who I am, and also to reclaim my culture as my own, which was so important. This is King Solo, and these are the very powerful ideograms from Mali. It's a similar kind of symbolic form of communication to hieroglyphics, another form of African language. They were used, the ideograms, for different tribes, different communities to actually communicate between each other. But more than that, they are very clear, powerful meanings. And King Solo was showing me, one of the few artists that would show me this information, and he said, you need to have this information because it's an important part of your culture and who you are. And I asked if I could use them, and he said, you should use them. People need to see them. And so this is why I've used them within this piece, homage to King Solo. This piece, actually I should explain what some of the symbols mean. This one here means foundation, which was what King Solo gave to me. He gave me a solid foundation. This one here is called sacrifice. I've flipped it upside down to show that yes, he made a sacrifice, but he actually gave something very positive to me. This one here, this what you would say is a T-shape. That is the future. And basically, he's given me a positive, bright future from that point. I'm trying to see if there's... I think that's pretty much the gist. Oh, and this one here is directly related to King Solo, and that's a grand person, very strong, powerful person, which he was, to share so willingly with me. This one here, Kevin does do happy pieces sometimes, and this piece is Misumi La Lune, and basically what I'm trying to say in this piece here is, all too often, as I mentioned earlier, we tend to denigrate the youngsters, we tend to put them down, we tend to judge them, when in fact what we should be doing is, rather than pointing a finger at them, we need to look at what we're doing to support them, so we don't see those behaviours. So they are the future, they're our positive, bright future, which we need to look after. And Misumi, my niece, is only 2.5. That's the future, that's the positive future that we need to be working towards. And once again, we have La Lune here, which she's very bright in many ways, and then what looks like the curve on the other side there, that means a force. So she's a very strong, positive, bright force, and that is how they all should be, all of them. But sadly, we have a whole lost generation who don't quite understand, much like myself as I was, don't quite understand their identity. They go to search for their culture, but find that it's disjointed because some of it's in archives in museums. And so it's really difficult once you want to find out how you are, to get hold of that information. And I think it's our responsibility to find that information as best we can and pass it on so they can look like them. And that's basically it. If you look around, you'll see the